Good morning. Welcome to day 112, Saturday, July 27th, 2024. Crowded camping area last night, which is fine. The thing I'm having bad luck with is getting people right on top of me that are couples. So if someone's right on top of you and they're by themselves, they're not talking. Couples tend to want to talk into the night, and even though you don't really hear what they're saying, you still hear them. So that can be annoying, but what are you going to do? It's Saturday, looking for another big mileage day. It'll be interesting to see, since that trail crew came by late yesterday afternoon. They were working on this section of trail to see what they've been up to. Yeah, there were 7 or 8 other people around the site, so I imagine there'll be a lot of folks passing me as we try to get our 20 plus miles in today. In other news, look at that sky behind me, pretty cool. My right ankle is tender again. It kind of loosened up after about an hour yesterday. So, I don't know, I must have twisted it somehow, but I mean, I don't remember twisting it. So it's just a little tender, but it's fine. So, it definitely got cool last night. It was like 50 degrees outside of the tent. Very nice sleeping weather. So we'll take that. Whew. Nice view on the ridge there. Look at that sun. That is amazing. So cool. Red sun over Mount Shasta. Pretty cool. Look at that sky. That's amazing. All right, it's about 8:15. Took our first little break at a trail junction. Had a little bit of cell phone service, but about 3 miles from here, there's supposed to be really good Verizon service. So we're gonna stop there. I was able to get on the Watch Duty app, and the good news is the Shelley fire is now 89% contained. That's great news for everyone. I don't think they're gonna reopen the PCT in time for me to do that, but still good news. The fire sounds like it's really under control. So I should be rolling in to the town of Etna tomorrow. It'll be about 10 trail miles and then 10 miles of a road walk. So that's like will be the end of the day or mid-afternoon. And then it's another long road walk on Highway 3. I'd rather do that early in the morning. So I'm gonna see, there's 2 properties there for lodging. I think they're both owned by the same folks, the Etna Motel, which I would prefer, or the Collier Hotel, which is more of like a converted boarding house, I think. But I'll call them at the next break, see if they have availability for tomorrow night, and then go from there. There's also grocery store chain there, so hopefully I can get some thread and needle and do a proper repair on my cargo shorts. The weather today, let me tell you, it is so cool and comfortable. I'm hoping when I'm road walking, it's as comfortable as it is right now. It's just a nice breeze. It's probably in the low 60s. Very nice weather. All right, we took a nice break here. It's a little after 9:30 and had some cell service. Was trying to get a hold of the Etna Motel to see if they had rooms for tomorrow, but was not successful. Kept going to answering machine. So Sarah's gonna try and take care of that for me. Other than that, the weather's been nice. I'm in this mini bubble with like the five of the thru-hikers that were at my site last night. 3 of them just went by, so I'm gonna get a move on. All right, so after 10:30, we're at the South Fork of the Scott River. Gonna stop here and get some electrolytes going. All right, it's about 1:30. We had a really big climb from where I got water at that creek, and now we're kind of doing a little bit of up and down. All the thru-hikers that were camped where I was camped this morning, I've been kind of going back and forth with them. I think all of them, except for maybe one, are ahead of me right now. There are going to be some water sources coming up. We haven't really had a decent water source for a while. There is a really nice water source about 5.5 miles from here where I would love to camp. It would be like a 20-mile day. I just don't know. There's nothing designated, and from looking at the topo map, it might not be feasible, but I'm hoping I can find something there. Otherwise, it's going to have to be another couple of miles before a designated site comes up. So hopefully I can find something before that and keep it at like a 20-mile day. But we're like going through all these valleys as we're going up and down. Really nice weather day. That's been really the saving grace of the day. It's been very comfortable hiking, so that's the update. I know I've gotten a message on my inReach because I heard it beep. I'm assuming it's Sarah giving me an update on a room in Etna. So I'll check that once we're in camp. But yep, still have a few more hours, hopefully just a few more hours of hiking today. Heading into cow country. All right, it's like 2:45. About 3.5 miles to a water source where I'm hoping I can camp. Miraculously, so the people who were camped at my site last night with me, it was a group of 3 northbounders who are all guys, then a couple, a male and female, and then a solo female. So I've been flipping and flopping with all of them all day as they stop for water or breaks. The female is long gone, but this late in the day, I'm still ahead of the 3 guys and the couple. I think the couple, they definitely take longer breaks, but the 3 guys is a little surprising. So we may all be competing again tonight for campsites. We'll see. I still think I'm going to be stopping shorter than they will, but it depends on if there's anything available where this water source is, or I'll be forced to continue north. We'll see. All right, it's 4:30. The stream where I wanted to camp, absolutely no camping there. We're pretty much going up and around these valleys on steep side hills. So I have to go another mile and a half. It's been all climbing and steep climbing where there's an established tent site and hopefully some sort of water. So that's where I'm headed. 4:30. Probably got another hour to go. We'll see. All right, it's almost 5 o'clock. We're about a quarter mile from camping. Long day, long day. So just want to get to the tent site, get that set up, make sure there's water nearby, and get a whole bunch of electrolytes going. There was such a long stretch. There was absolutely nowhere to camp, even if you wanted to. So looking forward to getting to this site. All right, finally a place to camp. And there's a small running stream nearby. All right, so I'm getting camp set up. The couple and the female have gone by, so they're continuing. It's like after 5. I think they pretty much stopped at 5 last night, so they're pushing further for Etna. There's the 3 guys. I imagine they're probably going to be stopping here for the night. That's fine. I did get a Garmin InReach text from Sarah. My motel for Etna is booked for tomorrow, so that's awesome. I don't know if I have self-service here yet. Just trying to get camp situated and get some electrolytes, but I'll check in on that. But that's good news. Just because of this wildfire detour, I wasn't planning on stopping in Etna. I'm not resupplying in Etna. I'll stop at the grocery store, but I'll have a night there. I'll be able to do laundry, get a quick shower, and then road walk early Monday morning. Let's hope the weather isn't too bad. So the good news is even this water is a bit harder to collect. It is ice cold. It's gonna be good. I got about 15-20 more minutes before I'm gonna be having some electrolytes. I'm gonna wash off my legs, rinse out my socks. Whew. Long day. Almost 12 hours of hiking. Whew. All right, it's 5:45. All the chores are done. I'm gonna get some electrolytes going. The 3 guys who I've been flip-flopping with have also just passed by. I'm kind of surprised they're not staying here. So yeah, everyone I was with last night has continued on. So will there be any new folks coming to this campsite? That dirt. Maybe. There's still a couple of hours. I prefer, not coming in at 8:30 and making a ruckus, but what are you gonna do? So we'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy a bunch of electrolytes and figure out how far we went today. All right, we're gonna do a recap. It's like 6 o'clock, so it's a bit late for me. Big mileage day, 22 miles. I would have stopped at 20, but there was literally nowhere to camp near the water source that I thought I might be able to camp at. So, got to keep pushing on. And of course, it was a big climb. This is a nice little spot. I'm surprised everyone with me yesterday that got here around the same time I did, they all have pushed on. So they must want to get into town early tomorrow, I guess. Anyway, we left the Trinity Alps Wilderness. It was a neat place, great views. And then we kind of entered a burn zone. It seemed like we were in a burn zone for most of the day. Where we're camped is fine, plenty of live trees. So overall, really good day, good Saturday. Had cell service. Was able to get a hold of Sarah. She made a motel reservation for me. Since I got to go through Etna and it's going to be halfway through my road walk and it'll be near the end of the middle of the end of the day, there's no point in continuing that road walk in my mind. Because I probably have to get back to like the off the main drag to find somewhere to camp off the road. So it just made sense to me to get a room for tomorrow night, start early, not super early, but start in the morning on the road walk on the main drag, and then I'll be off on another road that'll eventually get me back towards Forest Service roads and towards the trailhead that'll lead to the PCT where it's back open again. So yeah, that all kind of works out. So hopefully I can get a needle and thread tomorrow. Right now I have I jerry-rigged like a quart Ziploc bag that I have stuffed in the cargo pocket like in a U shape. And then I've tried to tape that bag in place, so the tape doesn't really work that great, but it'll do for now. So when I plop the phone in there, it gets caught by the Ziploc bag, by the U. It's been working. So till I can get some needle and thread, that's been my fix for that. And it worked all day today. It worked great. This site is good. I'm gonna have like a little bit of sun poking through for a little bit, but I feel like it's gonna be another nice night temperature wise. So overall, just a great Saturday. We'll see tomorrow. We're gonna have about 10 miles of trail. I think it's about 10 miles of road walk. Then we'll be in town. You never know where the PCT will take you. So that's where we're at, and we'll see you in the morning.
Hello. It's Saturday, and my friend Becca, who you've seen in my hiking videos with me, and her husband are hosting an Olympics party, and they've hosted like a opening ceremonies party for as long as I've known them. Some years I've gone all out and dressed up and made some sort of cuisine from a different country. I lived in Canada for a long time, so I dressed up as a Canadian supporter and made butter tarts and brought Caesars as a drink, two very Canadian snacks, treats, drinks. This year I'm taking it easier. I'm just making a veggie tray, and Becca said we could also go as an athlete. So I'm kind of taking the easy way out, and I am going to be a field hockey player. So I just kind of raided my closet for clothes that kind of look like a field hockey uniform. So I'm not going as like any one country, but it'll be fun. So I'm trying to put a veggie tray together. That's the Olympic rings. Not my best work. I've done them at Christmas and other holidays, and they've been much easier and fun to do like a pattern. But and I had to get some fruit for the blue ring and the black ring, blueberries and blackberries, rather than veggies. I couldn't think of anything, and then someone suggested olives. I don't like olives, and I'll bring everything home and finish it if it doesn't get eaten. So I'm working on this. I just checked. Brian just texted me. He asked me to try to get him a hotel room in Etna tomorrow night. So I called and left a message. Hopefully they'll call me back and he can get a room. But yeah, everything's going good here, and I'll check in later from the party. I also have much